who's also going to be filling in for live shows for No One's Son. So they're really excited about that. One of his best mates, Jake, designed the droid on The Force Awakens.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I know. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
It's like, whoa. So, well, it was funny. He sent it to me, but he put BB-8, and I was going, what's that? And then I'd forgotten because it's not quite in my head yet.
Right.
The droid, because we know so much about R2D2 and all the rest of it. But
right.
With that, so then I kind of clicked. But that's super cool, isn't it? So it's kind of weird. There you go. There's another spooky thing. Talk about Star Wars. No One's Son. How would I have known that?
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
Yeah, very cool indeed. So yes, there's a couple of auctions going up. I don't know if you know, Freddie Mercury's notebook is being auctioned, and apparently it contains lyrics that he'd written between 1988 and 1990. And Bonhams reckon it's going to raise about 50,000.
Oh, wow.
So that's quite interesting. And also, Paul McCartney is, with his wife together, their wealth is about 760 million.
Wow.
That was do you know what? It made me just think, oh my word, we're scrabbling around for hundreds of pounds and tenors and all this kind of thing just to go out sometimes, and you think it's a drop in the ocean, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Spend thousands just going to the theatre or something. It's like
that's wow.
760 million. Whoa. That's serious, isn't it?
That's not. I have half of that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, any kind of amount of that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a couple of grand spare.
Wow.
Crazy, isn't it? So there you go.
Money for next leopard.
Half a denari. I love the story. That was one of my favourites. Brilliant. So should we get to another No One's Son track, seeing as we have them in our possession?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get to I think it's pretty sure the first track in the album, and it's called. Actually, no, it's not. It is. Let me just double check this real quick. I know, I don't want to misquote here, so just momentito, por favor.
Oh, that's quite sexy.
That's about the extent of my Spanish. And can I have a beer, please?
Ooh, you can do that again. Quite like that.
It is the third track in the album.
Cool.
All right, so here we go with Dreaming. Dig this.
Some do say that the damage is done when your dreaming can't go on. I can't see how it can be down to someone else, not you and me. When you fall in and you can't come down, and you think that you should be there by now, just hold on tight, and I promise you this, keep your eyes on me. I can't help you survive.
Brand new No One's Son, and that was Dreaming. That's the third track on their new album, Ghost. This one, I think so far, because I've listened to it through about 1.5 times, and so far this is definitely one of my favorites on the album. I love the end of the last few minutes, just the really strong vocals and just the kind of the back and forth, like that really made it stood out for me, and just everything, even the drumming and the whole production of that last little part just like really kind of stood out for me.
They really definitely have that sort of big polished sound, don't they? That's the thing, and I think I'm yet to kind of decide which is my favourite, because I still really love Lyra,
right?
And I just find that is a really beautiful sort of ballad song, and I think when sort of bands are really brave to do sort of slow ones, it's great. So I really want to see how the whole album fits together. That's going to be it for me, and then I'll start kind of making my mind up about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm really impressed, and I think, and it's just really exciting to be able to share it. I mean, as I say, it comes out on the 2nd.
Oh, for sure. Like, I mean, they've been very good to myself and you over the past number of years, so it's always appreciated because their stuff's always good. So it's definitely worth it.
They are the prime example, which I always keep sort of banging on about, is the circle, where you get that kind of mutual support, and Jamie's always kind of making comments or sort of retweeting stuff, sharing stuff that I'm doing, as equally the same for you,
right?
And it's really important, because obviously at the end of the day it shouldn't just stop with us kind of giving airplay, because we're doing it not for our own, obviously if we're really partial to a band, we will do that, but
right.
Sometimes we do give people a chance, as you do on New Music Saturday, and it is really cool when you get something back. It feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure it does.
Yeah.
So next up, we're gonna get to the newest poem of yours, called "On Fire." Dig this.
The poem I'm recording for you is how I've been feeling all week, and with work and everything else that's going on in my life, and it's called On Fire. Here it goes. I love the days when productivity is ablaze, as slowly the hands creep and the more you achieve. No loss for words or unable to write, just the energy coursing as pen to paper unite. Doors open and forthright you walk in, never questioning why or where to begin. The phone keeps ringing, you answer the calls, rising to challenges, confidence, avoiding pitfalls. Even late into the night, you keep on going, as that adrenaline spike in the bloodstream still flowing. Sleeping's problematic as you struggle to close your eyes. Through your head, ideas are rushing, all aimed to blow the skies. Then it's the next day, which takes a different gear. Now you're really in control of the life you steer.
Well, that was, for lack of better words, was pretty intense.
Well, I don't know if you get the same as me, but I get sort of moments during, it doesn't always happen week to week, but definitely in a month I can get maybe 2 or 3 days where everything, you just have loads of energy, everything just fits together, and you can do anything, you're like on top of the world, and you don't want to sleep, you can barely sort of eat, you just keep going, and everything, I don't know, falls into place. People reply to your emails, everything just seems to work. It's like a synergy, I don't know, or a spike in time, but it's a really cool place to be. I love it when days like that, because you actually feel like, and then there's other days where you can achieve like one thing.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. So have we got time to play Van Gogh? Can we?
Yes, we have time for one more.
Oh, you are a star.
So, which one did you want to do?
I want to play Race of Life, because it is really cool, and I know you're going to really like it.
Right on. So here we go with the last song of the day. This is Van Gogh, and this is Race of Life.
I shot out my old man shooter, summer of '73. Straight into the biological computer of me old girl's foodie machine. They told us to swim, so I got down to it. Started heading upstream, in hot pursuit of the egg white fruit and the chance of the ultimate dream, to dream of life. So get down to it. Well, I was just one of a million sons and daughters, swimming in milky waters, making a name, staking a claim to become the chosen one, the apple of an eyeball, screaming new arrival from a testicle. The quest had just begun in the race of life. Shone through. I was no great swimmer and a whole lot thinner than the average little white man. But I shook my tail, joined the trail, tagging on to a writer's gang. I was with bums, murderers, thieves and bankers, MPs and wannabe gangsters, and chancers, all fired out from the gun in the race of life. I keep on swimming. After 3 long days of a pushing and a shoving, we got to a gathering crowd. There were bodies strewn all over the room, like a scene from Apocalypse Now. The egg looked cracked and was under attack, so I thought that I'd better explore. Just round the side, to my surprise, I found a key to the backstage door and I slipped right in. I pulled that one out the bag. We are the winners of the race. We are the winners of the race. Yeah, we've already won before we've begun. Take your jacket off and get into it. 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 Take your jacket off and get into it.
Van Gogh with Race of Life. Well, that was definitely interesting. I'll give you that much for sure. I like the. I mean, it was a mix of a whole bunch of genres of music, like between funk and hip hop, and let me a little bit of '80s synth in there as well. Like,
well, as you know, he was the drummer with Supergrass, and he actually lives down the road. So I've seen him at loads of events, and I've met him and stuff. And I mean, I've seen him live though, and as a lead, because obviously he was the drummer.
Right.
He really is good, and he's got a great kind of band with him. But what I love about it is the Ian Dury and the Blockhead style narration of it. And it's just so comedic. I mean, I love the lyrics. I'm a lyric girl, and of course, word girl. So for me, it's hilarious. But the video on YouTube is very, very, very good. It's fun, and